Now obviously we're depleted in numbers today for a variety of reasons. There are still another 2 to come after Ben now, which makes it 14-man squad. I know some of you are not necessarily 100%. I appreciate you turning up and playing anyway, even though I might prefer to give you a rest. This is probably more important than last week, because if they beat us today, they then have 2 games in hand. Well, in fact, they already are playing 1 and winning 1 today, because they're supposed to have been playing RNCM, but they've been suspended. So today they play 1 and win 1 regardless. But then they play 2 because we play them as well. So by the end of today, they could have made up 6 points on us if they beat us, which puts them level with us with a game in hand. So it's imperative that we don't lose this match. Like I say, this is more important than last week, because last week was a bit more for, you know, if we win we can go top and we could do this and we could do that. This week is pretty much fighting for our season now. You know, we've got to save our season today, and it's not an easy game. And when we played them, they were in great form, they were unbeaten like ourselves, and we beat them. And on the back of that, they then had a terrible month. They lost 3 on the bounce in the league, and with us being one of them. But I've recovered, and in their manager's words the other day, we finally got I finally found the system that works best for us, and we've got some really good form. Now, I don't think they're without the problems today, for sure, but at the same time, you know, we've just got to go out there and do our very best. Same as always, play to your potential, you can win the game, it's as simple as that. On the back of last week, let's hope we've learned a few lessons. Let's try and keep the ball a little bit more, let's try and be a bit more clever with our passes, let's try and enjoy it a bit more. You know, we barely touched the ball last week, we didn't really get any shots off, let alone on target, shots off in general. So let's do a bit more today. Let's make the people work and just come off feeling maybe a bit better about our performance. Even though last week we came off and the response was great, you know, reflecting back on it, we didn't do nearly enough to win that game. So let's not have a repeat today. So team sheet today then. Danny's down in goal. Right back when he arrives is Calvin. Centre backs of Dell and Terrell. Left back Jay Gainford. 3 centre midfielders, 2 Holding and Chris Borders and Dave Hitchin. And Johnny Griff, the more attacking minded of the 3. The front 3, through the middle will be Kyle, and to the left Ben, and to the right Mike. Now between the 3 of you, certainly between you and Kyle, you can chop and change yourselves. So long as one of the 3 of you always occupies those positions, I don't mind. It doesn't mean take it off your own back and just go and do it. You have to be communicating, because if 2 people are on, or if the left of those front 3 isn't occupied, it's you or Mona. If the right of the front 3 isn't occupied, it's you or Mona. And likewise, if the centre's not occupied, it's Kyle or Mona. Now if you talk it sorted between the 2 of you and you swap positions for 5 minutes or whatever, then that's fine. So long as one of you is in those 3 positions, that's fine. And use that more if you know the pair of you 2 are up and down getting knackered, and you need a bit of a 5-minute break, then swap it then. Use that to give yourself a 5 minutes recuperation.
Good word.
Such a man. So basically guys, just go out and do your best. With that team, you can go out and win this game, there's no doubt about it. So just make sure when you come off the pitch you don't feel that you haven't give it your all. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Fair? Everyone ready? Right, pitch.
Beat them before, we can whack them again.
There you go.
Yeah.